by the way, before we start or anything, if you see anything pop up on the screen, don't touch it. Let me know what it says. Even if we're talking, it doesn't matter how raw the conversation is. You stop and you say something. Because yesterday I did it with one of my buddies, bro. It was a 2 hour podcast, and it stopped recording him only at 45 minutes. So, bro, the rest of
All right. I got
the
you.
rest of the podcast is me like this, and then I'd ask a question because you don't see him talking or saying anything at all, bro. It was terrible.
All right.
So
Well, let me know if
if I
my Wi-Fi goes out or
no,
anything.
no, I will. We'll just stop and then start again, and I could just like clip them together. Yeah,
Perfect.
what's good, Bubba? How's everything? How's everything going
Good, bro. How about you? You're in Tampa?
in your hood, bro? National champs again.
Yeah, I
National
saw. I
champs,
saw. I
baby.
saw. I was gonna say congrats to Savannah
Yeah, bro. It was crazy.
3 times.
3 times in a row, dude. We were there, and like this year, all the teams like brought the heat, bro. Like it was crazy. But in the championship, they didn't hit. Like UCF had a great routine, but they didn't hit in the
Mhm.
championship. Like they didn't hit the routine. Kentucky too. Kentucky was raw, but they just messed up too many times in the championship. So they were like in fifth going into finals, and then they came all the way and won it at the end.
They were perfect throughout the
Yeah,
routine.
perfect in the last routine.
Man.
Yeah, but yo, everybody's pissed. Everybody's pissed because they didn't have the hardest routine, but they hit it. It's like, but the
Hmm.
point is to win. It's not to have the hardest routine.
Yeah, you gotta do the things the right
Yeah, you
way.
gotta you gotta be able to get it done. Yeah, but yo, so there's gonna be like just like Rogan, bro, like a phone, like a conversation. It's like if we're talking crap, and you know how it goes, bro. You know how it.
Whatever.
Yo, tell me.
Bring up any topic.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna start at where are we gonna start? Perfect example, UFC, bro. Let's start there. Yo, that boy Bones is back.
John Jones. He's coming back. He was supposed to fight Francis Ngannou,
Mm-hmm.
but Ngannou just he was been negotiating with the UFC for a while now, and he's pissed because he wants the UFC. He doesn't want this money. They offered him, I think, like $8 million
Mm-hmm.
to fight, but he's pissed that he can't put his own sponsors on his shorts. He can't do stuff like that, like
Uh-huh.
personal sponsors throughout the fight. So he was fighting for that. So he left. So he's a free agent now. They're thinking he's gonna go box Tyson Fury, which will be big.
Damn.
But John Jones is gonna fight against Cyril Gane, which he lost to Ngannou, but he's also really good. So we'll see what happens.
That's in
March
Vegas.
18th, Vegas, March 18th.
Damn, bro. No, I saw Ngannou or whatever. Like, I saw that it's like opted out or whatever, but he just got out of the contract completely, right?
He's a free agent.
So,
Yeah, he's.
yo, but that's because there's so much bread in these fights that these guys are doing just as amateurs, right, or whatever it's called, like social media
Mhm.
stars and
Yeah, those when you get the biggest boxer and the biggest UFC guy, like they're gonna get paid a bunch of
what,
money,
100 million at least,
like
bro.
easy. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what happens
You
now.
think?
But John Jones, he's got to win. He's got to win this fight. He hasn't fought in 3 years. He's the goat, so can't lose.
Hey, has he ever lost? Has he?
He lost once, but it was a disqualification because he legally elbowed the guy or something like that. He was beating the hell out of him, but everybody looks as if he's undefeated.
Oh, oh well. Damn, bro, that'd be sick. That'd be
Yeah.
sick if he comes back and runs. It's eight. He signed the eight uh fight deal or something like that, right?
Yeah, a fight deal. He said he's for sure. If he wins this fight, he's for sure gonna fight again in the summer against Stipe Miocic.
Yo, these guys turn over like crazy, bro. It's just a month or two, and that's it. They're right back in the ring,
Hmm.
right? That's how long. Like if he's fighting in March, fight in June
Well,
again,
like 3 months. If he doesn't get too hurt, he'll be good by July.
because they have to get
I
cleared. They
think
have
that's
to
what they
get cleared,
plan.
right?
Yeah, usually after the fight they'll get a like a medical suspension. But usually if nothing really happens, you're good within the month.
Yo, my cousin has done some of the podcasts with me, and he did BJJ. Like he fought too. Like he did MMA,
Okay.
but he He did an interview with Jim Allers. He fought out of Orlando, and he fought in the UFC. And they did a podcast like 2 days ago, and they put it on my YouTube channel. You got to check it out.
That's nice. I've been wanting to go and do the BJJ and stuff, but I don't want to get hurt. That's the thing I'm scared
I
of.
know.
I always hear stories of like people rolling around and like by accident you're training with one guy and some other guy comes and
Hit each
rolls
other.
over
They
your
hit
leg or
each other.
something.
Yeah, bro. By mistake.
Yeah.
Dude,
So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the baseball's done. Then I'm gonna get into it a little more.
you have to, bro.
I got a boy, my boy Alex Martinez. He's about to fight again now. I can talk to him and see if he could train me a little bit. But he even gets scared. He's like, bro, I don't even want
To mess.
you be doing something with you and you get hurt by accident and I feel bad.
What, bro? You imagine? Nah, nah, nah. There's no need. I was gonna ask you that too. I was gonna be like, yo, when are you gonna fight, bro? And how long do you think it'll take you? How long do you think it's gonna take you to be ready to fight? From the minute you're
No,
done
I don't
playing,
think
from the
I.
minute you're done playing to the minute that you're ready to fight, how long is it gonna take you?
It depends because like obviously I can go and fight lower level guys that are my level. My boy did it within I think a year and a half. He started fighting. He trained for
Hmm.
like a year and a half, super hard, and then he started fighting. But I would say like I think within a year I could be able to get in there. Obviously I can't just fight some badasses who'll whip my ass, but if I fight another guy that's like been training for a year, I think I got a shot.
Yo, I'm sure you just get in the ring with Max, bro, and Max will let you whip his ass for a little bit.
You got to get waxed. You got to get waxed on the podcast,
Oh
bro.
my gosh, I have to, bro. I have to. Dude, he's scouting. He's scouting. Watch out, bro. You don't watch out what you
You know,
say,
he's
bro. He's your boss now.
yeah, he's pro scouting.
Oh my gosh. I called him, bro. I called him and I was like, well, it doesn't matter because JC doesn't have a team. But I was like, yo, you try to sign JC, bro. He killed it in Puerto Rico. He lit.
I saw that. You liked it over there?
Yeah, he loved it. He loved it. Well, at first, bro, he hated it. So he gets there and they put him in a motel. They put him in a motel and
Oh,
he had cockroaches and stuff all over the room and in the whip.
oh,
He was pissed. But then he went off and then he didn't care anymore. I didn't hear nothing about the motel. He stayed there the whole time.
damn. Yeah, I was in
Yo,
Mexico for like a
how was
month,
it? How was it?
month and
How
a
was
half.
it?
It's different, but I enjoyed it. I had fun. Like I want to go play winter ball again, but I already did Mexico, so hopefully I maybe go to Puerto Rico next off season, DR if that ever comes
Hmm.
up. But I wouldn't even mind going to like Australia just for fun. Go over there. But it was cool. But it's different living in a country like that.
Where did you live?
It's different. It's not the
Where did you
same.
live? Where did you live?
I was I was in Mexicali, so like I was on the border, so it wasn't too bad. But it's just different. Like the little things, you
Yeah.
know, like it's not as clean, things like
Hmm.
that. Just little things. But overall, like it was a good experience. I had fun. I had a lot of fun out there.
Was it anything sketchy? Was it sketchy at all?
No, the only thing that was weird is when we had like a long bus ride. If we're in the highway and it'll be middle of the night, and all of a sudden I'll wake up because they stopped the bus and they have random just stops in the middle of the highway where even eh, sports buses have to get off and they check all the bags and stuff. I guess to make sure we're not smuggling drugs or whatever.
Oh,
The freaking middle of your 5 hour ride and stuff. Just stop you to check. I was like, you see that the bus is covered. It's like painted
yeah,
the
with the
team
team logo on it.
and the team logo all over, and they still make us get down because they got little vendors in there. So the vendors for sure pay the cops. Be like, yo, make sure you stop the big buses so they get down and buy stuff.
Oh, that's a good play, bro. That's a good play.
That's what it has
Yeah,
to
of
be, I
course, of
think.
course. And of course,
But yeah, that
and
part
they know
was a
everybody
little weird.
everybody on that bus has money.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so it's like,
yeah. One of my boys got stopped, and so they randomly check every person or one person out of each flight, like in the baggage
mhm.
claim. And one of my boys got checked, and they were looking through all his bags and stuff, and they saw his cash, but they were giving him a hard time. But our manager was there and like settled it down. But those cops, they sketchy down there.
Yeah, no, bro.
You can't play with
It's
them.
all systems go, bro. They gotta feed their family, bro. They're
Yeah,
like, I see that
there's
bag of
no
cat.
there's no rules. There's no rules
Did you
out
guys
there.
ever? Did you guys have to fly to other teams?
So the team that I would, there's three teams that are like kind of
Mm-hmm.
far from everyone else, and then there's the other five are all like super close. And I was on one of the three that was far, so I would have a lot of like 3 a.m. flights to then get to the airport, and not each of those cities has an airport, so then you'd have to drive another 2 hours to get to that city. So that was the part that really sucked was the travel,
Mm-hmm.
especially after the minor leagues the last few years. It's been the 6 games, and then we got Monday off,
Oh, that's right.
which
Was
we have Monday off there, but it was Monday was usually travel, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at one spot, and right after the game Thursday we had that 3 a.m. flight, 2 hour bus ride, and we're playing Friday night again.
oh,
So it's tough.
damn, bro, that sucks. That does suck, man. But how were your teammates and stuff? How were? Did you have a lot of guys that were imports, or was it mostly just guys from Mexico? Or how does it work? Isn't there you have to have a
So
certain amount, right?
we have 6 imports, I think, are active on the roster, and then they got a lot of guys that were born in Mexico and moved to the U.S. at early age, and they count as the Mexican players for them.
Gotcha.
And then other guys that maybe like every like 5 or 6 years they'll do a draft where if your parents were born in Mexico, they can draft you, and now you're a Mexican born player too. Considered. So there's a lot of American or Mexican American guys, but there's a good amount of just Mexican guys too.
That's dope, bro. Were the tacos fire or what?
Yeah, yeah, bro. There was a taco place where I was living at that I would go to after every game. It was like my go-to spot. It was one of the only things open. I never really got sick when I was there, so
Oh, then it wasn't
that
that
was a
bad at
good thing.
all, bro.
I kept going. I kept going. I kept going there. It was a good spot. Tres Pablos was the name of the place.
Shout out to the Pablo.
Those were yeah. Shout out Tres Pablos. They hooked me up all the time. They took good care of us.
Oh man, yo, is it true they pay you in the paper bag or what?
All cash, envelope.
Oh my gosh, they just leave.
How do they do it in Puerto Rico
Cause
when you
that's
were
the
there?
U.S., bro. They direct deposit.
That's
They
true.
tax you
Yeah.
on the head, bro. Everything,
They tax it and
everything is
everything.
taxed,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I got taxed too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Yeah, your shoes came back with money. Everything. You were locked and loaded when you came back home. Oh man, that's hilarious, bro. Yo, but I think where you should go is definitely Australia, bro. So there's a team that. So when I played this summer, in Kansas City, I played with Pete Cosma, big leaguer. He played with John Jay, all these guys in St. Louis with Big City. And he's, bro, unreal shortstop, bro, legit. But he just didn't have a job this year, and he went to play indie ball. And dude, he plays winter ball in Australia every year. Him, I think JJ or Josh Reddick or one of those guys, the dude with the long hair. I think he's a lefty.
No, it's
Yeah,
right.
dude, they
Yeah.
put there's like three or four big leaguers on the team in Australia, and they just go over there, have a blast, and just light it up, bro.
It looks fun over there, and it's Australia,
Yeah,
so like it's cool. I want to go. That's one of the countries that I want to
yeah,
visit. But Snyder said he loved it when he
yeah.
was
He
over
did
there.
go. Did he play? Didn't Snyder
He was
play in Mexico?
yeah, he got there after I left.
Oh,
Yeah, he was on a different team.
dang, bro.
And then trying to think of other guys that you would know that I
Ramos.
played over there. Ramos, I played against Ramos, and I think that might have been it.
I know.
But there's a lot of guys over
I
there,
know.
bro. A lot of
Josh
guys.
Fuentes has played there before. I don't know if he played this year.
I think he played in the summer.
Uh,
I know in the summer they do the same thing over there, paper
that's
bag in the
true.
summer too,
Oh, that'd be
and they pay big time in the
really.
summer too. That's what I've heard.
Yo, but you keep.
That's what I've heard.
Would you ever go? I feel like you would go not only there, but I think you would definitely go play like in Korea or Japan. Would you ever do that,
I'll go play anywhere where they pay me enough. I don't care.
bro? All right, so
I don't
let's
care.
get it. Now you're talking about getting paid. That you've been getting paid like crap for a while now, but but let's talk about how you got there, bro. So let's get into some stuff because I really want people to hear your story because, dude, I think it's It's so sick, bro. It's so sick because I was writing it all down and I was looking at the stuff that you've had to accomplish and I bet or overcome. And I bet you don't even realize it because that's just the guy you are. You're just a guy that likes to hustle and get things done. And you've always had a lot of confidence in yourself. But like, yo, you've been through some crap, bro. Like they put you through the ringer, bro. Really through the ringer. So take me back to high school. Let's like when you were a kid, obviously you played all over Miami. You worked really hard, and like everybody, you went to high school. You started playing. So you're in Coral Gables, bro. And take me through the process of hoping to try to get a scholarship. Those things like how did that come about? When did the conversation start? Who did you start talking to, and how did that go?
Okay, so my freshman year at Gables, I make varsity in the fall, and I'm expected to just be a backup. The shortstop's a senior, second baseman's a senior. Uh, I'm gonna be the shortstop the year coming. But things happened. The guy got suspended. He got in like a fight with another teammate like in the first game of the season.
And
So they
that's
put me at short for the next game, and I played well. And they were like, "All right, so we're just gonna keep this guy out there." And I played the rest of the year at short. So I got good opportunity there my freshman year. And the first time I ever got in contact with a college was my freshman year. Middle of the season, my head coach was good friends. He played high school baseball with Frank Damas, which was the assistant coach at
yep.
FIU at the time. So they brought me in there on a visit, showed me around, just like talked to me, told me they're interested. And then later in that season, I had a good game against Florida Christian, which was a good team that year. And Miami sent me a letter. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm actually, this is becoming real because I had no idea. I was like, I know I'm pretty good, but I don't know like if I'm gonna play. I had the dream like I want to play D1, whatever. I want to play pro, but I had no idea until those schools finally contact me, and it was early on in the process. But then really nothing came like official for a while. FIU offered me early my next year. I wanted to get out of Miami unless it was to play at the U. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have that option, but I don't really want to go there. And no one really ever offered me for a while after that. I was just playing, played with the elite squad, all the boys out there. And then my junior summer, USF got a new coach, and he saw me at a showcase thing, perfect game thing. Brought me in, and he, I loved it. I was like, oh, this place is awesome. The coach was an awesome. Shout out Mark Kingston was my guy, and I committed that night when USF offered me. That was really my only other official offer. It was FIU and USF.
Come on,
I had talked to other
Miami.
schools.
Dang it, bro. I tell Norby, I tell all these guys, bro. I'm like, how do you not offer Gogo, bro? How does Gogo go from the? He literally played on your campus already. He plays right there, bro. Literally across the street. You could just peek over the fence and watch him damn play, bro. We don't offer Coco Montes. You gotta be kidding me. Holy crap, bro. That pisses me off. Whatever, bro. Sorry.
They took they took me on a visit,
Oh my gosh.
but they didn't offer.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but everything happens for a
Yeah.
reason, you know. So it was good. I had a good time at USF. Miami had a small recruiting class that year. It was like four guys. So it was they had all you guys there still.
That's true. What year was your
So they
freshman
didn't
year
really have
was
space.
was 16, right?
It was Romy's freshman year. It was
Yeah.
Romy, Cabeza,
Right. That's right.
Bartel,
That's right.
and I think that was it. It was just them three.
That's right. It was small, bro. I remember that. Whatever, bro. That's not an excuse. That's not a damn excuse, bro. That's not a damn excuse, bro. Okay, so you get to USF and all right, now you're basically living the dream, right? Like you're Division 1 athlete. You're excited to obviously start playing. What do you get right on the field? Is it easy? Like how do you feel at that level playing against that competition? Like how was that?
So one of the big pitches for me when I was getting recruited by USF, the coach told me, he's like, "Look, I'm a new coach. You're my first recruiting class, like your class." So we had like 20 guys come in my year to
Hmm.
USF, and we all played. There was a couple like returners that played, so I got the experience, and I wasn't very good. I I struggled. I struggled my freshman year. Uh, I looked good in the fall, but once we started playing the real games, I wasn't doing too well. I was partying a lot. I was not going to class. I always showed up to practice, always on time for weights, all that baseball stuff, but I didn't really know how to control
The urges.
the social life yet.
You're like, damn.
So I had a lot of fun.
So you were at, where would you go? Soho?
No, I was still a freshman, so I couldn't
Go
really
to
really go
Soho.
out there. It was just more on
Oh,
campus
all
and
right,
just
partying at
things like that. And then when I turned 21, then we go down
the
to
Soho.
Soho.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, so then when did it click
But
for you? When did it click for you? Like when did you realize like, yo, I could handle this level and I could handle it well? Like where really did you figure out like, yo, I could be good?
so my freshman year, throughout the year, there was a lot of bad, but I had good spurts, good times. So I knew it was in me. And then they sent me off to summer ball. I was supposed to go to the Cape that
Mm-hmm.
summer. I was already like I set up, signed, and at the end of the season, the coaches brought me in the office. They're like, "Look, you struggled this year. We're not going to send you to the Cape. We're going to send you to this other place, New England Collegiate League, Danbury, Connecticut, and so you could figure things out, and get reps." I was like, "All right." And I went there that summer. I was like, "All right, I got to kind of really figure this thing out. I got to get the ball rolling, or this baseball stuff ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
last too long."
End up at
And
Soho and that's about it.
yeah, but over there, played the whole summer, got reps, and came back that fall. I moved to second base that year, which was good for me. I had a good time, and I think my sophomore year I started off really hot, and I was like, okay, now that's when I really realized, I was like, okay, I have a really good chance of going in the draft next year. I struggled again at the end of that season. That summer, they were gonna send me to summer ball again, and I told my coach I was kind of a dick about it. I was like, if I ain't going to the Cape, I'm not going to play summer ball. Like I'm going home, I'm gonna work
Yeah.
out, and I'm gonna come back in better shape next year. And he didn't agree with it too much, but I knew he was gone. We had a good season,
Mm-hmm.
and he got hired to go coach at South Carolina.
Oh.
So we had a new coach anyway. But that fall, I come back, whatever we do the fall. I know I was the starting shortstop basically. There was really no one else. And that spring, I started off slow again, and then I turned it on second half and got a call in the 15th round. The Rockies were really the last team. I don't think if the Rockies don't draft me in the 15th round, I don't think I get picked.
Come on,
Maybe
bro.
super
Come
late.
on. Somebody was gonna pick you.
From what I talked to my agent on draft day,
Uh,
it seemed like
Nobody.
that was the last option.
Wow.
Yeah, I had teams call me, teams like scouts, the area scouts, are like, look, I've been trying to pull for you, but they don't want to pull the trigger or whatever. So when I called, my agent called me. He's like, "Hey, Rockies want to take you with their next pick. Here's the offer." I was like, "All right. Is anybody else looking to sign me within the next couple rounds for a little more?" The Rockies gave me under
Mm-hmm.
slot. He's like, "No, no one's looking to sign you." So I went with the Rockies, and I showed up there, and I was like, "All right, I'm a 15th rounder." First day of the first game, I was like, "I'm on the bench." I was like, "Okay, I gotta show out. Like I'm just some dude out here. Like I'm just a guy. Like I need to go and earn my spot." And I had a good first year, and ever since then, I've kind of been able to. The Rockies, I think, noticed that all right, this guy could play a little bit. We're gonna give him a shot as an everyday player, and just been doing that ever
All
since.
right, good thing,
But
good thing,
it's been
good
a lot of ups and
time
downs.
out. Yeah, because that was very humble of you to put it that way. But that we've had some things go on, and I'm gonna call them all out because I was there and I saw it all. I know you're still employed by the Rockies, so I'm not gonna go too hard. I'm not gonna say nothing too crazy. But but bro, like how good did you do your junior year? Just for context, like what were your numbers your junior year in college?
I hit like 333 with I think like 20 something doubles and a couple homers, four
All right,
homers.
so you
I had a
yeah,
good
yeah.
year. I
So you
think my
absolutely
OPS was like eight
yeah, so you
something.
absolutely destroyed it. But then like you kind of took it to another level when like your first year a pro ball. Like, didn't you absolutely smash when you got to Grand Junction?
Grand Junction was my best year. I won MVP of the league,
Yeah, bro.
All Star. It was a good year.
Didn't you hit? Did you hit two homers in the All Star game? Is that right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yo, bro. So all right. So you obviously was it the Colorado Air? Is that a real thing or
It had
what?
it definitely helps. It definitely helps a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Elevation helps.
That's hilarious. But okay, so yes, you go there, you absolutely smashed. Now, the minute that you absolutely smashed your first year, you were an everyday guy. Like from there on, you were an everyday guy. How was your experience in Asheville? Like, tell me about it because I absolutely loved Asheville. It was a blast. The field was, it was just very big. That's the only thing I worried about is the fence was too far in right field. But I guess we all did all right. We all did okay. It's tough because people don't understand how hard it is to play in a field that's is that big. People don't get it, bro. People don't get it.
Asheville Asheville was probably my favorite city that I've played in, lived in the minor leagues so far. I loved Asheville, the city. I like the like nature stuff, like that outdoor hiking and those waterfalls. So like every off day, I was out there trying to find the
Floating down
waterfall,
the
all that
rivers,
stuff,
floating down the rivers.
floating down the river, all that stuff. But I loved Asheville. The field was awesome. I could just whenever I was feeling bad or like I wasn't hitting too well, I could just kind of poke a ball off the right field wall. It was like two 290 or whatever it was in the gap.
Yeah,
But Asheville, it was hard the first month for me. I struggled bad. I remember like first week I struck out like 9 times in like a span of like 3 4 games versus the Yankees,
hmm
and I could like Zach Wilson calls me like, if you don't stop striking out, you're gonna find the bench or whatever. I was like, dude, we're 4 games
Oh
in.
my
Like, what are we
gosh,
doing?
bro.
But Asheville was good. I kind of made some. Asheville was where I really realized that I needed to level up my game. I had a solid year enough where I knew I was gonna go to high A and I was fine. But playing against other guys, even guys on my team, those one of my teammates, Taryn Bavra,
hmm
I didn't play with him in rookie ball. He was our third rounder
Yep,
infielder, and I played with him, and I was like, dude, this guy's good.
bro,
Like he could bang. Like I'm not like I need to get to this level so that I can keep going with this baseball thing. So that was good. I don't think I've ever told Taryn that. So if he could shout out Taryn, that
bro.
was
Hold on,
first time I ever
dude.
really realized.
Dude, I remember going to rookie ball to on a rehab assignment, and I played with him, and him coming to ask me like, "Hey, what do you think? Like, what do you think I'm doing?" Bro, I was behind him looking at his swing, bro. I wanted to hit like him, dude.
Dude, he could hit, and he's gonna do it in the big leagues.
Yeah,
He was there last year.
yeah, yeah,
He's gonna have a good year this year.
yeah. But
But yeah, low A was where I really realized that I needed to step up my game. Just seeing all those other guys playing against all those other teams. I think you froze.
hello, Coco. You hear me? Yo, you hear me?
You back?
Yeah, you're back. I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, does it say recording on the top? Like, do you see a little recording sign or anything like that on? All right,
Yeah.
perfect.
Right. 29 minutes.
Perfect. All right. So, talk to me about that off season because everybody knows their first pro off season is great because you have a little bit of money in your pocket, you're chilling, everybody likes to hang out, but you don't really like learn what it is to be a professional till after that first full season. So, like, what did you learn in that first off season? And when you realize, like, yo, I got to make a change, I really got to learn about my body, my like everything when it comes to your swing and your body and kind of the mechanics that I know that you work very hard on.
So my first off season was after Grand Junction.
Mm-hmm.
That was after the half season and I get
Yeah.
drafted. I was hurt most of that year. My hip was messed up. So at the end of the year, I got an MRI. I couldn't really do much for I think like 2 months. They told me like 8 weeks. I get to instruct to give me the MRI. They're like, all right, 8 weeks you can't do anything. So I would just sit down every day and play Fortnite for like 5 hours. I got fat as hell. I was like 217, just doing whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
And then I got into a little bit of shape just because like I didn't really have a full off season, and that actual year goes on, whatever. I'm healthy now. Next off season, I was like, all right. I had started working with Eric San Pedro at hitting 365 that off season before for like a month before I went to spring training, and Everson had told me he was like, hey, he came one day with those the blast motions,
Yeah.
and I was playing well, so he didn't want to tell me anything. But I was like, what's that telling you? Like, is my swing fine? Like, is there things I need to work on? And he was like, all right, you need to work on this, and this. I was like, all right. And then I went to Eric, and Eric, like, I didn't even tell him what Everson had told me. He broke down my video, and he basically told me the same thing. So I was like, okay, clearly this is something I need to work on.
Yeah.
And just the mechanics, it took a while, man. Like that whole off season, just every day trying to figure out how to get my swing right, and it worked. I get to spring training, I'm feeling good. COVID.
Right
That
back.
was my first off season.
That's
COVID.
true, bro.
Went
That's
home
true.
and they just canceled the season. I didn't go to the alternate site, so I was just home. I was I moved to Tampa in August that year
Yep.
to do some classes, and they called me for instructs in the fall. I went out there for a little bit. They had a couple injuries. That's the reason they called me. I wasn't invited originally.
Mm.
Uh, I had a good time there. I played well, and then I came back that next year. That off season, this is the one thing that I think really changed my career. After the swing, I needed to fix my swing. That was a big part of everything. That took like about a year and a half, 2 years, and I still tweak it every day.
Yeah.
I learned how to eat the COVID fall. They we had like a PowerPoint and whatever, and I was kind of interested. And I was like, I've always been an infielder, athletic, but I was never fast.
Hmm.
And I think it had to do a lot of like I had a lot of body fat on me. And when they showed me how to eat the right way, and I started really eating clean, my body transformed. And that's when I played with
Yeah.
you. I was like 185 pounds. I was before that. I was like 200 pounds always, but it was just that 185 was muscle, and then the extra 15 pounds of just
Bad.
fat on me.
You were wearing a bodysuit.
And then yeah, so when I think just eating clean, that really changed a lot in my career, just big time. And then I would say last off season was when I really kind of went into another level and really focused on my diet and the workouts because I always did working out like this.
Yeah.
I work out because I have to.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing the baseball stuff more, but lately it's kind of switched like where I really enjoy the working out and I feel the difference in being like stronger and faster. And I think it's changed a lot.
Yeah. Like seeing like the fruits of your labor on the field, you're like, yo, I gotta double down on this part, right? Like this part is so
Ex-
important,
ex-
right?
Exactly. Like before in the beginning of my career, I wouldn't even like work out in season. I worked out the first like two
Hmm.
months, and then they always, you know how they always tell us like, oh, mid-season kind of start
Yeah.
relaxing with the swings, don't take as many swings. So I always took that as like, oh, I'm not gonna work out either.
Yeah.
So I gotta rest, and then I always felt like crap till the second half.
Yep.
And then the working out was a big one. That was definitely a big one for me.
No, and you take so much great care of your body even during the season like for a young kid. I remember playing with you in double A. Like I've always loved to like stretch and really take care of my body, but even then, like I saw how early you get to the field and literally stretch for hours, bro. Like it literally felt like you were literally getting ready to get into the cage for hours, and then you go into the cage and get ready to hit in the cage again. So you did so much to really prepare your body, and that's why you could play every day, bro. Like you literally are in the lineup every single day, and I think that's what separates you from everybody else. It's like the cliche that everybody says about baseball. It's like the best ability is availability, but like
Yeah,
you legit play every day.
that's exactly what my college coach always used to say, Mark
Mm.
Kingston, because we had a couple guys on our team that were really talented, but they'd get hurt a good amount. And he would always like joke around with them, like, "Oh, the best ability is
Yeah.
availability." And honestly, I think that's where my opportunities have come throughout minor leagues. Is just other guys have got injured, and I was always luckily have been healthy. And now I wear after getting hit in the elbow that in Hartford when you were there. That's when I put on all the protective gear. Now I got the hand guard and everything. Like
Yo.
I'm not gonna get.
But bro, I used to tell you all
I'm
the
not
time.
trying to.
It's so stupid, but it's true, dude. Like it doesn't matter how much of an
I
idiot you
know. I saw a guy on my team this year. He got hit in the hand and he missed 8 weeks. And I'm like, no chance. I'm behind that.
dude.
Got the hand guard.
I only told you because of experience, bro. Literally, I would only tell you, dude, one
Yeah.
little, and that's the thing, right? A lot of people make fun of it, and oh, like, it's stupid. But bro, if they make a pad, put it on, because like
Yeah.
you only get paid because you're on the field, not in the dugout, brother. Like you're not,
Hmm.
and you can't control what these guys on the mound throwing pellets at you, bro. You can't control what they do.
No.
Like,
They throw that a 98 up and in.
like,
You might be going to swing. That's exactly what happened with the
hmm
guy on my team, Tim Lopes. He was going 90. The guy was throwing
yeah.
98 up and in, and he went to go take the swing. Checks the swing right off the hand.
See ya.
Broken
Yeah.
hand.
It probably didn't even hurt him, bro. That's the thing. Like it hurts, but it doesn't hurt as bad as when you take the X-ray and you're like, you can't play. You're like, what do you mean I can't play? You literally can't play.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get the X-ray. I don't think I'm that bad. I think I'll be
Yeah,
fine." And then 8 weeks.
dude, that's what happened to me. I dove in the outfield. I get up and I'm like, oh, I'm good. I can't put on my batting glove, and I'm like,
Hmm.
oh shoot, bro. The X-ray shattered. Like I was like, yo, you got to be kidding me, bro. Just something so stupid. But I was gonna ask you about dude, didn't you get hit in the chin? You got hit in the chin. Didn't you have to get staples? Or
That was stitches,
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 stitches.
stitches. I slid into home.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Like I was burnt by like 20 feet. Dino sent me, and I was gassed. It was an inside the park homer. It
Oh,
was
that's right.
I hit it
That's
off the
right. That's
wall, and it like bounced around. So I kind of slid in super soft, which I'll never do that again because the catcher was a
yeah.
dick and jumped on me and freaking his face mask hit my chin. I got the scar
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
but I got stitches. Played the next day, but
No, I know you.
that
That
was
you were.
that was
I remember how pissed you were that you had to go to the hospital. Like you were like, you got to be kidding me! I have to go to the damn hospital, bro, for this. Like, yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I mean,
It was deep. When I started looking at it, I was
no,
like,
it's a
okay,
nice
it's
gash.
pretty
It was
deep.
a nice little gash, bro.
I thought they were gonna just be able to cover it up.
Yeah. No, they
No.
had to take you to the hospital, and you were pissed, bro. Absolutely pissed. All right, bro. So let's fast forward. You absolutely destroyed Double A for any means. I don't care what your average was. You literally led the league in doubles, bro. You broke a record, right? You broke the record.
I tied the record for Hartford.
Screw it, bro. You hit too many damn doubles. And we go to spring training the next year, and all of a sudden, that's the year. It was this past year. I got released, and I remember, like, I see the list, and you're going to Hartford, or I forgot who told me. It's like, oh, yo, Coco's going to Hartford, and dude, I call you right away as soon as I heard that. I called you, and you were like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, Coco, are you all right, bro? Like, you're good? And you're like, yeah, what's up, man? Like, I'm like, dude, you're going to Hartford. And he goes, and you were like, yeah, so what? Like, it's all right. Like, yeah, I'll be okay. Like, they told me I just got to, like, do what I got to do. There was no space in AAA. You took it. I don't know if you really did take it like that, but that's how I see you take everything. Just so, like, yeah, it's all right, whatever. Like, I'll go do what I have to do. I would have been pissed, bro. How did you feel? How did you really feel, bro?
Well, obviously, like in the inside, I was a little disappointed. I was hoping that I thought I had played well enough to get to AAA, and I thought I had played well enough to maybe get like a big league invite that spring
Yeah,
training. And then I didn't get that. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I got to work more, get better. Then I got sent back to Double A. I was like, damn, okay. They really don't think I'm still like
ready.
good enough. They really don't. They don't see me as that guy. So it was like, I just got to go do what I got to do. I was there for a month, and Then I got the call up. There was an injury in
Mm.
AAA, and I had a good season, so it ended up working out. But yeah, no, it obviously like obviously I'm not gonna take that like oh it's fine. I was pissed, but I got to play the part, you know.
No, but that's the one thing that you do. You're such a professional in everything that you do.
Just you got to control what you can
Yeah.
control, you know. More fuel to the fire.
Yep. And you definitely use it. You definitely use it to your advantage and continue to show it on the field, which is what separates you again, once again. Like no matter how many things are stacked against you, you continue to like push through it. So what's the plan this year? What's the goal? Obviously to get to the big leagues, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I just gotta. Oh,
Hello?
it was saying to something allowing connect other devices. I think it's still recording. It says
All
recording,
right, perfect. You're good.
but yeah, I'm just going. I got the invite to big league spring training this year, so that's nice. And
About
just got to
damn
go and
time, Forbesy. About damn time. Jeez. He won't say it, but I will.
uh, the Rockies have been good to me
I
always.
know they have,
But
but they're gonna
yeah,
hear me. They've always heard me. They're always gonna keep hearing me. Come on, bro, get my boy to the big leagues, baby. Everybody's gonna
I
hear
just
me
gotta.
about Coco, bro. I'm telling you, everybody.
But the plan is just to go play, help them win games. You know, I got to do my job wherever I'm at, and hopefully, eventually, somebody, hopefully it's the Rockies, but if not them,
Hmm.
someone sees me as a player that could help their team win games at the big league level.
That's it, bro. You're gonna change any organization that you play in the big leagues with because you're gonna play in the big leagues before your UFC career. Um, you're gonna play a long time in the big leagues, and you are gonna change any team's dynamic as soon as you get there because of the not only the player that you are, but the person that you are as well. Because that goes even a longer way, right? Like not many people realize that. Yo, so talk to me about school, bro. Because I know I like obviously we've talked a lot about baseball and stuff, but like, did you like actually going to class and things like that? Because I know you went back and actually finished school, but did you like it at all? Did you hate it? Like, tell me how it was, and then tell me how it was coming back to school while you were a professional athlete.
So the first 2 years of college, when you're doing all the like general education stuff,
Uh-huh.
like my math classes, that part sucked. I hated every second of school for those parts. I showed up because I had to, and when I didn't show up, I always got caught.
Bro, I'm trying to say
But
how good of a kid you were. You're out here throwing yourself under the bus. This homie was at Soho as a freshman, and and now skipping class. He's getting caught
well,
getting skipping class too. Jeez. Go ahead.
so I was always good when it came to my baseball stuff, my teammates. You know, I always was at the field, workouts, all that stuff. But the school
Class.
was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to class. Like I know this, it's the attendance doesn't matter in this class. Everything's online. Like why do I gotta go? But the coaches would get mad at me. I was the dude that had like the study hall for 6 hours and stuff like that. Like the tutor watching me, making
Every
sure I do my
year.
work. After my freshman year, they didn't want me to slip up no more.
So they had to stick you in study
So,
hall.
so I went to I did well in high school because high school is whatever. Like I got to go to class and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I guess my freshman year, and after like the first semester, I had plans. I was like, all right, I want to be like a backup plan, like a pharmacist or something like that.
Hmm.
And after first semester of class, I was like, ain't no shot. I'm gonna be a pharmacist in these classes, bro. I'm taking the easiest degree, and if baseball don't work out, I'm gonna figure it out somewhere else. I'm gonna coach college. I'm gonna do something else, but
Whatever.
other
Anything.
stuff
But
is no good. But once I got out of the gen ed and I started taking like my major classes, I got a minor. I still need like 3 classes left, but minor in criminology and minor in sociology. Those things were interesting, so I didn't mind it. I would
mhm.
read the little chapters and take the quizzes. That was good. But just like it was basically math for me, man. That math, those numbers. I don't know.
Dude,
I
I
don't know
hate it.
what it was.
I hate it. I don't know what happened to when I got to college. I was always pretty good at math. All of a sudden, I got to college and the numbers just started flipping and flopping, and I was like, I'm out on that, bro. Like sports management, bro.
Did
That's
you
what I
did you
did.
like did you enjoy the school part in college?
I hated school, bro. What are you talking about? I absolutely hated it. The best thing that I had about
It was the
school,
best.
this is what I did in school, bro. Meet people. I had friends. That was it. I just met a lot of friends, shook a lot of hands, and talked to a lot of people. That's what I did in school. I used to love to go to class to just I don't know, bro. I was just talking to all my friends, having a good time, but I was talking to the teachers. I had great conversations with my professors. That's for sure. They loved me. I had a great time, but when it comes to the classes and stuff like that, and the oh man, I couldn't. When I did get into the, but you're right, right. When I got into my minor, which was business management, like my sales classes, my business classes, like I loved learning about that, right? Because I liked that. Right? I liked being able to negotiate and do things like that, and learn that process and learn how business works. That was dope. But other than that,
Yeah,
bro, I couldn't stand it, dude. I couldn't stand
that's the thing though. Like college, those first 2 years is just a scam. They're trying to get more
it.
money out of you,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Yeah, we don't need to be taking those. Why are they gonna take anthropology? Like, what am I doing? Algebra two.
Dude,
I'm gonna be a with a criminology major. Like, just let us take our major classes and get out of here.
dude, I think that's so
But
true.
you gotta make that money.
Bro, how about this? You want to hear my take? Because I know you got some crazy takes. I got one for you too. Bro, imagine if as an athlete you had to take very basic courses, like just basic type of gen ed courses, whatever. It's okay, like because they're gonna make you do those courses, right? But while you're playing, you can do those courses, and they'll pay for you to go back to school and do any type of like degree that you want. So you take the classes that you really want to take. So imagine if the day you stop playing and you're like, all right, now I don't know what I want to do with the rest of my life. Now when you're older and you're 35 or 30 or whatever baseball ends, you start thinking, all right, I want to get into this. So now you have all those courses that you can take to actually learn what you're going to go into for the rest of your life. I think that'd be dope, bro. like
I agree. Yeah.
like
That government's got the
yeah, I
chokehold on the
know,
school
like,
system right now,
yep,
and it ain't changing anytime soon.
bro. I
They get out those they want us to get out those loans. The only debt that can't be erased is student loans. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, bro.
They
It's
know
a
what they're
joke,
doing.
bro. It's a joke. I believe in the school, like in school, right? In school, like being able to go to school, educating yourself, learning, being around good people that know a lot of things. But bro, the exaggeration is just another level of where we're at now, and like it's unbelievable. I wish that it was different, and I wish that we could, bro. I feel like if we were learning like out learning in the field and actually doing things, like if you wanted to, for example, I had like a real estate agent on yesterday. If you wanted to sell real estate when you were in high school, like bro, start selling real estate. Like have real estate classes. You want to flip houses, teach kids how to flip houses in school. You know what I'm saying? Like do things that are
Hmm.
actually going to make you money. Like or
Yeah, there's college is just. I guess it's a way to show that you're committed and disciplined and things like that. But
yeah.
if a kid wants, if you see a high school kid and you see like, all right, this kid was valedictorian in his class, like, why does he need to go to college? Bring him to your real estate firm, teach him what he needs to do, or put him basically take his law classes, go into law school, whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that they don't need to go to college. Like you can be a mechanic to start
Yep.
right out of high school, things like that. But it's so like pushed down on us, like, oh, you got to go to college. College is this and that,
Yeah.
but it's not really all that crazy. You'll be fine if you don't
Yeah.
go or you don't finish.
Dude, I
But there's certain careers that it's
of course,
necessary.
you're going to be a doctor, you
Doctor,
better go to school. Yeah,
lawyer,
lawyer, whatever.
you got to.
Yeah. But like
They don't give you the choice.
no, they don't. They don't. Like now I think about it, I'm like, man, I'm in sales. Like if I would have been selling since I was in high school, and at least, and I'm not saying not playing, but learning how to sell, I would have been way better off now than playing and then all of a sudden now I'm trying to learn how to sell. Can I do it? Yes, of course. But
Exactly.
I wasted 3 years of my life sitting there taking classes and falling asleep in class sometimes. Sorry if my professors are watching this, but yes, I did fall asleep sometimes in class. But like I took like there was a class that dude, Zach and I used to walk into this class, bro. I don't even know what it was called. Put it this way, this class was so great to go to because it was an in auditorium. It was film, um, like judging film or something like that. Something we would watch movies and write about them, like about what we watched. And so
I had a class like
dude,
that.
we'd go in there and so excited because instead of going to the locker room to lay down in nice couches, we liked the seats there and we didn't have to go all the way back from the locker room to our next class. So we wouldn't skip that class because we like to sleep in it. Like, bro, I wasted I don't know how many hours sitting there doing that when I could have. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't have learned in school, just in another class, like doing something else that was more productive.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Not that.
More useful classes. There's a lot of unnecessary
Yeah,
things we take.
because it's like, oh, because
We should just be allowed to go and take what we need
yeah,
and get out.
bro. I
But like even like let's say sales, right? When you graduate college, you're trying to get a good sales job. A lot of them require
Yep,
experience most of the time, right?
yep,
So like it would be realistically, it's probably better for a high school kid to get a normal little sales job that he can get to get the experience and then move up.
yep. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I agree.
Just start the process earlier.
Yeah, dude, there was something that I was watching of I think it was a kid that and like he started doing like little things in high school and stuff like that and he ended up and you hear these stories all the time about people that started like they knew what they wanted to do and they just started doing it since then and now they've been doing it for 10 years and they're 25, 26 years old with 10 years of experience, bro. That's unbelievable. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like those are things that like are very very good for a young kid to be able to learn at a very young age, bro. You're right, bro. I think there has to be a change in what you're taught in school. I'm okay with it, but what you're taught in school definitely needs to change. Definitely needs to change, bro. Another thing I wanted to ask you about. Obviously, in the minor leagues, we don't make crap. Nobody does. It sucks until you get to a certain point where you either become a free agent or you're put on the 40-man roster. But up to then, you don't make crap. Tell me about some of the jobs that you've done in the off season, because I know you don't sit at home and do nothing. Tell me what you've done to make money.
So my first off season, I didn't do much, but then I realized, okay, I gotta work. This money's gonna run out real quick.
That signing bonus is
But
disappearing.
I did my second year. I worked with San Pedro,
Mm-hmm.
so I would work in his facility. I was just like one of his coaches. Then when I moved to Tampa, I would give lessons to little kids, and I worked at first. I worked at a golf, or no, a tennis place, Hillsboro HCC.
Uh-huh.
Their tennis
That
center.
little tennis.
I was a
Yeah,
receptionist.
gotcha.
I would just answer phones and put in the times that the people were coming and stuff like that. And then I had to quit on the spot because they called me to go to Instructs. Forbes calls me. He's like, "Hey, we had two injuries. Need you in Instructs. Your flight's tomorrow at 6 a.m." I had to call my golf guy, the tennis people, which I told I had retired, that I was done playing
No.
baseball because I needed the job. I was like, "Hey, I just got a call from a team. They want me to come back and play, so I got to go.
Yo,
I'm out tomorrow.
that's
Sorry."
sick, bro.
And then when I came back from that, I worked at Lululemon during the seasonal job, which that was cool. That's when I saw you in Tampa. I hadn't never seen you there. I didn't know you lived there,
Yeah,
and I saw you at
yeah,
Lululemon.
yeah, yeah.
But I was working in there, but that was during COVID, so I had the mask on all day. That stuff sucked. But retail, that was tough. I didn't really like that one. Lululemon. It was good for the discount, but other than that,
Really?
it was tough.
What's so tough about it? What was
Yeah.
tough about it?
You just stand there all day long, fold clothes. People come in, they take all the pants out. Like you just folded them and put them there. You gotta fold them again, put them back in there. It's just annoying. It's not like hard work.
Yeah,
It's just annoying. Like I don't want to be doing this, bro. I want to go play baseball or something.
I want to go outside
And
and play with my
then
friends.
exactly. And then this off season, the last two off seasons, I've just been giving lessons.
Nice.
and then Mexico, I guess, was an off-season job.
Shoot, that's a good off-season job.
What about you? What off-season job you got
Oh,
when you were down
oh
there?
my gosh, bro. I don't know what I didn't do, bro. First, bro, the minute I signed, I started selling shoes. The minute I signed and got any bit of money, I started flipping shoes. That was
Okay.
the first job I did, I guess you could say. That was cool till I started getting stuck in late night drives, and I started feeling like I was selling drugs instead of shoes because it just
Yeah.
gets sketchy in Miami, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It gets sketch, bro. My cousin when he was younger, he got jumped selling shoes.
Yeah. So I got to the
Yeah.
point where I'm like, dude, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like other people would die for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like I was selling $1,000 pair of Yeezys
Hmm.
or something like that to somebody that it
Yeah.
meant a lot to.
They'll pull a gun on you.
Yeah. So it just wasn't worth it, bro. So I stopped doing that. What did I do after that? Always did some type of lessons at one point or another because, that's the quick one, the quick few 40, 50 bucks. But then when I got to
Yeah.
Tampa, when I got back into school during COVID, uh, I started working out at a facility with Mike White here in Tampa. And
Right.
so, like, we're in the minor leagues. And for me, that was like year 4 or 5. So by that time, bro, that it's hurting, bro. It's running out. It's running out. Like we all know, it's starting to go
Yeah.
down and dwindle. So I'm like, all right. And the problem is what people don't understand, which I'm gonna tell them right now, in the off season, when you are known as a professional baseball player, everybody thinks you're rich.
Uh-huh.
Like everybody thinks you're rich. So, bro, I always worked out like with Bueo, which me and him like, he did social media, he put up the stuff, he got work. Like that was kind of how I was able to pay him, right? Like in return. Or I worked out
Hmm.
at UM, which it didn't cost me anything, right? Like because all the pro guys. But when I came to Tampa, all of a sudden, like these homies are asking me for 5, 6, $1,000 a month to work out, and like dude, I paid it 1 month, bro. 1 month. And I said, I got to do something. I got to work out, but I'm never paying that much to work out again. Like, I can't do it. So I asked the guy that I was working out with, I said, hey, do you hire interns here? And he goes, yeah, sure. I go, but I don't want to be a trainer. I just want to learn about the business and how you run the facility. So I started working there, but I wasn't getting paid, bro. 4 month internship, but at least it paid for my workouts. I didn't have to pay for working out.
That's the way to
Yeah.
go.
So
But yeah, dude, these trainers, they're expensive, man.
what?
And some will work a deal with you, would work deals out with you. They understand the
Yeah.
minor league stuff, but some they just don't care. It's like it's my price, man. Like
Yeah.
luckily, I've been with
Trainer.
the same strength coach since I was since seventh grade. So
And
it's my guy.
how do you like what he does? I see what you do and stuff like that, and it's great stuff. And you obviously work out without shoes. I don't know if that's him or just you because you never have shoes on, anyways. I feel like you'd play without shoes if you
I
could.
just I just started doing that this year a lot more.
Uh,
But his stuff is bomberitos.
yep. So,
So it's like that type of training. We'll do speed stuff,
mhm.
like speed lifting
Yep.
twice a week, and then heavy lifting twice a week, and then sprint work 3 times a week. But it's good. It's good stuff.
Are you getting faster or what? What are you working on this off season? Are you working on actually getting faster or what?
I've been working on getting faster. Last year, I finally so my first 3 seasons in the minor leagues. First year, I stole 7 bases. I got caught 9 times.
Sheesh.
Second year, I stole like 5 or 6 bases. I got caught like 12 times.
Damn, Coco.
This is like they be throwing out hit and runs and stuff, so I get thrown out when they miss.
That boy was running in
And then
quicksand. He was running in quicksand.
in Hartford, I didn't even try to steal. I stole like 2 bags, and I got caught like 3 times.
Uh,
And then this year, after last off season, I hit the weight room hard. I learned, I ate good and stuff like that. I stole 15 bases this year. I got caught once.
Ooh,
So
so
this,
Coco's getting fast. 2020 this year, baby.
I think also the rule now where they can only pick off twice helps, so I don't get as nervous. when I'm standing over there taking my lead.
Damn, bro, I didn't know that was a
But
rule. That's a rule that.
yeah, so with the 19-second thing,
Mm-hmm.
since pitchers have to throw with the pitch clock now, they're only allowed to pick off twice. And if you pick off a third time and you don't get them, it's a balk and you go to second. They're doing it in the major leagues this year. So there'll be a spike in stolen
Yo,
bases.
that's sick, bro. That's sick for you.
Yeah, it's good. It definitely helped me out. And then
So what do you?
I think my goal is this year. Hopefully, I think I can get 30, but I'm gonna aim for at least 20, 25 for sure.
All right. So what's your game plan? You're gonna go one way lead first time. You're gonna get a huge lead, right? You want them to at least pick off once.
Yeah, usually I don't know. Honestly, I didn't really think
What do you
about it
mean,
too
bro?
much,
There's a
but
scheme. There's got to be a
I
scheme
get
here,
I
cuz.
I get I get a I get a pretty big lead.
Okay.
I get a pretty big lead, and just wait, man. If that guy's a 1-4, I'm gone. 1-4 is my number. 1-3, I gotta be sure it's like a curveball or something. But if he's a 1-4, no matter what, I'm gone. And I got caught once this year, so it was a good year on the
Atta
base paths.
boy.
Thank God, finally. I had to turn it around. I gotta get to your numbers though. When you saw like what 40, 50 bags,
40, 40. I did 40, 20.
that's
Till I,
a lot.
but then I couldn't run anymore because my feet were so banged up. I couldn't run anymore.
You were running too much.
Literally, I literally ran way
Let
too much. But damn, bro, that's
me see
sick. Do you
something.
like? Do you?
You're frozen on my screen.
That's all right.
I think it's my Wi-Fi.
Don't worry about it. As long as you can hear me and straight, the video will catch up.
Okay.
You see me?
Yeah, yeah.
So
But you're still frozen, but I hear it
yeah,
perfect. Whatever.
don't worry about it. Do you like stealing second or third better?
Third. Way
Third.
better. I love stealing third for some reason. I get a little shaky sometimes, but it just feels so much better when you steal third. I don't know why. You just do it like right in front of their face.
Yeah,
Like
like right. The catcher can see you the whole
like
way. He can't throw because he doesn't have the ball yet.
it's the best.
It's like very disrespectful.
But what about you? You like second or third more?
Third, bro. Third all day. Second is far, bro.
Yeah,
That's a long
third.
run. If you well, it's the
I
same.
know.
It's the same run, but it feels a lot further, bro.
Well, at second, I always get like a. I only go when I see the guy doing like a certain look,
Yeah,
and he's pausing, so I get my little two jumps in before he even picks his leg up,
and you're
and then I'm
gone, bro.
gone.
I feel like I'm at third base, even when I'm like when I was hurt, bro. Like I felt like I was at third base before the guy even started trying to throw. So
No, dude, most of the time they don't even throw
yeah,
over
no,
there.
no,
We
no.
could, we get there so fast with a good jump at second.
Yeah, and no, and the best is two out. The two out steal a third. Everybody says don't steal with two outs, but then nobody throws because they don't care.
Yeah,
They don't care to
that's
get that
true.
out at third base. They're like, all right, go, bro. We're gonna get the next out, and that's it. You know, the pitchers have confidence that they could throw. And later in the games, bro, these guys throwing 100 miles an hour, bro. They don't want to pick off, dude. They'll throw the ball into center field.
That's very true.
Like
They don't want to pick off at
nobody
all.
wants to
They
pick
get
off,
scared.
bro.
I'm a middle infielder, so I know I do the pickoff at second, and they just look at me
And they're like,
like, I ain't throwing it over there. Go back over to this clear position.
yo, you're gonna tell me you're at second base. You're at second base, and Julian Fernandez is on the mound. You're gonna call for him to pick off to second base?
Julian Fernandez, if I ever face Fernandez and I get on base, I'm on third base within two
Yeah,
pitches.
bro.
Without a
He
doubt.
doesn't care.
Without a
That guy
doubt. He
doesn't
does
care.
not
That
care
guy
at
doesn't care
all.
where you're going. He ain't throwing no damn bases, bro. He's going 100 at
Mm-mm.
whoever's at home plate. He's only worried about one thing.
Exactly. He's gonna try to strike out the next three
That's
guys.
it,
That
bro.
guy at first ain't scoring.
That's it, bro. So you got to take advantage when you can, bro. Get them numbers up with those big donkeys on the mound. Give me a base, bro. I'll
Oh
take
yeah,
it all
that's
day.
exactly.
No, it's the best, bro. I love that. Like that was for sure my favorite thing to do is steal, bro. Steal every time, bro. I love that. I just can't.
Now that I started feeling them, it's up there for me. I love it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah.
It's fun now. Like this off season, I've been really focused on just like I gotta make sure my speed's good. Like I gotta steal bases next year. Like that's a game changer.
Mm-hmm. No, it takes you to another level, bro. It gives you another dynamic. I remember, like, I'm sure you felt this too at some point when you weren't running. I remember getting in college and I'd walk and I'd be pissed that I walked because I didn't hit a double or a homer. Like I felt like I was a waste, and it was a waste, right? But like when I got into pro
Yeah,
ball and I started learning how to steal bases, I was like, when I would, not that I walked ever, but when I did walk, every once in a blue moon, I'd be like, poof, here we go, baby. It's time to party. I'm on base. Like, let's get it. Like, let's go. It's time to take a
second,
bag.
third.
Yeah, I'm at second. I'm at third. I'm making them throw the ball around. It's fun, bro. It's fun. I can't
Mhm.
imagine the dudes that are actually fast. We're talking like we're fast. There's some dudes that actually fly, bro, and it's crazy.
I've seen some guys out there. They don't care who's on the mound. It
They're,
don't matter. They're gone.
who's the fastest dude? Who's the fastest dude you've seen in person, bro?
I think I saw this guy this year. His name's Bubba Thompson. He's with the Rangers. I think he had like 50 bags this year, man. He was ridiculous. Whenever I played third base, he would bunt too, and he was a righty. I would have to play like 2 steps inside on the grass because if I wasn't there, it was an automatic bunt. He was on third base because he was gonna steal second or third,
Jeez.
and he would turn on balls. So I was kind of a little nervous
Yeah,
over
because he was
there,
coming in hot
playing
there
so
too.
close. He hit balls hard. Yeah,
Oh,
but that was that. I think that guy. I don't know. Was there anyone when we were in Hartford that you remember?
um,
There was fast guys for sure.
there was always fast guys, bro. I don't know who, dude. Did you ever see Steven Linkus play?
No, I never saw him.
Oh,
I remember him. I remember the
bro.
names.
Yo,
Never saw him.
watching him run, bro, was crazy. It looked like lightning in a bottle, bro. He had long blonde hair too dude, and he would just take off and his helmet couldn't stay on his head. But it wasn't that he was trying to take it off. It just physically couldn't stay on because he was running way too fast, bro.
Running too fast and bouncing around.
Yo, flying, dude, flying. Like, you just see him and whoom! You're like, yo. And you know who else was fast like that too? But I think he just plays like more. He's fast by any means. Is Hampson, bro. Garrett Hampson.
Yeah, no, I've seen Hampson take off. He could move.
Whoo! That boy can
He got
take off.
those short little fast strides.
Dude, bro, that homie gets it, bro.
Extremely quick.
He gets after it. Bernard's fast too, though, right? Wasn't Witten fast?
Oh, Wint. I forgot about Wint. Wint flies. I forgot. He actually is him and that Bubba guy. I think Wint when he got called up this year, I think he had the fastest time as a righty to first
Yo,
base.
and his base hit, right? And his first hit.
Yeah, it was like a 4.0 something like that. He moves. He can move.
Yo, how was that when he got called up, bro?
It was awesome, bro. 30, 31, 32 years old, 11 years in the minors,
Wow, bro.
and he made it. I'm supposed to see him. He's in Miami right now, for a couple weeks training down here. I'm gonna go hit with him on Saturday on the field somewhere.
He was hitting at Sosa, bro. I saw him hitting at Sosa.
Yeah, that's where I think he's at an Airbnb out in Miami Lakes. He's out there in your hood. You're
Yo.
Hialeah. You rep Hialeah. My bad. I'm
Yeah,
Miami
bro. Come
Lakes.
on, bro. I'm not from Miami Lakes, bro. Don't try me like that, bro. Hialeah.
My bad. My
Come
bad.
on, bro. Miami Lakes, bro. Are you serious? I had somebody, bro.
I just meant general, like the north area of Miami-Dade County.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever. Damn, I guess he was too scared to stay in Hialeah, bro, because he's hitting in Hialeah every day. Look, it's funny how
I
everybody be
know.
talking smack about Hialeah, but everybody's going to Hialeah for something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, tell me you've
Yeah,
never.
Sosa's got. I gotta go check that facility out one day. It looks legit.
Yo, it's so sick in there, bro. It is so
Yeah,
sick. It's
my
dope.
boy, my boy, Kevin
Yep.
Suarez out there training kids.
Shout out Kevin and Sebastian too there
Yeah,
too. Sebastian Diaz. I don't know if you know Sebastian.
yeah, that's who Witten hit
Oh,
with
that's right. I
Sebastian.
think they played together in indie ball, maybe somewhere.
I never met Sebastian. I just remember Witten telling me.
Yeah,
He was like, "Oh yeah, I hit with Sebastian."
yeah. He's the man, bro. He's the man. All of those guys are great, bro. I love going over there. I gotta get down there. I'm going down tomorrow. We're going to dinner for Savannah and my sister's birthday with like JC and all these people.
Okay,
Yeah. So it should be fun. But
you gonna get rowdy.
huh?
You gonna get rowdy down there in Miami?
No, bro. You're probably getting rowdy tomorrow in Miami, not me.
Nah, nah.
I'll be
I'm relaxing,
I'll be home after
chilling
dinner.
right now.
I'll be home.
I'm gonna go up to Tampa though for Gasparilla
Oh, you're coming up for
next
Gasparilla?
week. Oh yeah, I got to. I didn't go last year.
Oh,
I gotta go. I gotta go see some of my boys too.
oh shoot. Well, like, let me know when you get here, bro. You got to come over to the new house.
I got you. I'll be up probably next Friday, so I'll hit you up.
Dope, baba, dope. Yo, this was sick, bro. I appreciate you jumping on. I hope this video all went good. I think it did. As long as it had the recording and stuff. It still shows recording on your
Bro,
screen, right?
you've been frozen for like 20 minutes, but I think it should be good. If yours is moving on
No,
yours.
it's moving on mine. So that's how it goes. It literally like records two different clips. So it should be all right.
Okay. All
But
right.
all right, Baba. Yo,
Oh,
yo, this was sick, bro. This was dope. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna get more people on there, and we could do like two, three people at a time and stuff like that. So we'll try to get other people on. We'll do it
thank
with
you.
Wax.
Anytime. I'm down.
All
You
right,
let me
bro.
know.
I
All right.
appreciate it, Kogi. Thank you, bro.
Thank you for
Da,
having
Baba.
me on, bro.
Of course, bro. Do your thing.
Peace.
I'm proud of you. Peace.